Electric cars, the best way to have a successful drive-by in the hood. As we move into the electric vehicle world from gas, I find myself wondering, when will everyone just have an electric car, and when will we be able to drive around in our flashy electric cars and have equality? Let that sink in for a second. Will gas stations start to transition to electric stations, or maybe you'll even start seeing parking garages transform into charging decks? And you think parking in New York City is expensive now? Wait till you also have to charge your EV and park at the same time. Now, during the pandemic, I didn't see the need to even have a car with myself, my wife, and my kids, all working or schooling from home. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the video, feel free to hit that like button below, and if you feel inclined, to hit that subscribe button so you can continue to get more content from me. Just had to do a little quick reminder before we both forgot. Now, before the pandemic, we owned a Honda Odyssey, but we sold it because we decided it was not necessary since we would not be doing any traveling during this pandemic. While we were selling our Honda Odyssey, interesting enough, according to Forbes in 2010, there were only about 17,000 electric vehicles on the road, but by 2019, before the pandemic, the number had swelled to 7.2 million worldwide. Consultancy BCG forecasts that automotive sales most likely will decrease from 14 to 22% among the China, US, and European market in 2020. Via the international agency IEA says the number of electric cars on the road will reach almost 10 million this year. Things have become very, very clear. It's really going to be a while before everyone is driving a EV. These numbers also tell me percentage-wise that people are buying less combustion vehicles and more EVs. Now, with the majority of Americans working from home, there's really no need to wonder if consumers are buying less gas to top off at the pump. If you are wondering, in my house, we've gone from topping off every week to every month. You know, I'm really confident in my household, the next vehicle we purchase will never have to top off with gasoline. What I'm not so confident about is, as we kind of move away from this pandemic, will road trips be more of a common thing compared to hopping on a plane? And you know, that's why I'm very concerned about the charging infrastructure with the first EV we decide to purchase. You know, it appears right now Tesla has the best charging infrastructure. You know, Tesla has over 900 charging stations here in the US, and probably will be the most attractive when it comes to purchasing our first electric vehicle. Electrify America is also on the move. Electrify America currently has agreements with various manufacturers for their electric vehicles to use its network of chargers, or provide discounted charging rates or free charging, including Volkswagen, Audi, Harley-Davidson, and Lucid Motors. Electrify America has more than 500 charging stations throughout the US, but they're nowhere close to the progress that Tesla has made. You know, naturally, as a family guy, I've been interested in the Model X. I'm looking for something that has a decent amount of room. And right now, I've been eyeballing the Model X simply because it seats up to 7 passengers. You know, with that said, I'm not sure if I want to continue to hold out from making that purchase until we start seeing minivans that offer an electric option. I'm talking to you, VW. Now, the reason I am talking to you, VW, is because I am just ecstatic that you introduced the world to the ID Buzz in 2017. And I am just so happy to hear from Car and Driver of how quickly you're really planning to get this to market. It only took you 7 years, but while electric is important to me, I feel like we can't talk about EVs without talking about self-driving. You know, and I'm also very interested in the ability the self-driving vehicle can offer. It appears that GM is one of the best options at this point with their Super Cruise option that has begun to filter down into more economic options as opposed to their Cadillac brand. You know, with the VW Buzz launching in a couple years and self-driving tech, beginning to filter down into economical options, I think we need to wonder which EV to pick. Hey, thanks for watching the entire video. If you have some additional thoughts, I'll probably bring out another video, or I'll say something on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on IG, you can do so at qcdads.com, which is also my handle for Twitter. But feel free to drop your questions and also your thoughts about the electric car era down below in the comment section. I'm definitely going to be down there after this video to chat with you guys.